Denver 7 Now is sponsored by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. The brother of Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic has been arrested on accusations he choked a woman. We've obtained Denver police documents showing Strahinja Jokic berated the woman over someone she had dated, and that when she tried to get away, police say he blocked her path, he choked her, and said he would continue to do so until she fell asleep. Eventually, he let go of her. She was able to get to a computer and message someone for help, and that person then called police. A Littleton aquarium manager has been found not guilty of animal cruelty. She was accused of not getting proper care for a sloth that burned its face on a heat lamp at Sequest. That operation has been so plagued by complaints, the state forced it to give up many of its animals this year. In our Colorado, some believe developers have been given a free pass to pave paradise and put up a parking lot. In this case, they would be given permission to bulldoze the parking lot and put up a skyscraper or two. A developer is asking the city of Denver to rezone lots on Sherman Street near the state capitol building. Now, the kicker here, no height restriction. Denver 7's Megan Lopez has been going over the blueprints.
It's an overcast day in Denver, but the skyline is still visible through the clouds.
We're on 16th and Sherman, a block away from the Capitol.
Here along Sherman Street, where uptown and downtown meet,
We have 150 spaces, and throughout the day we probably park about 170.
cars are busy coming in and out of the Star Park lot.
It's busy during legislation.
But soon, these lots could be in for a big change if City Council votes to rezone them. Right now, they're right at the boundary of the view plane, so the buildings can only be so tall.
Part of the problem is this lack of consistency in the zoning and this kind of indecisiveness about does it want to have, does it want to be part of downtown or uptown?
Triba Architects would like it to be part of downtown. So far, there have been 78 meetings about it.
What I've heard so far from the neighbors is that they feel like this is a good idea.
New City Councilman Chris Hines has heard the arguments for and against it.
On the for side, people like that we are adding we're adding housing and affordable housing. Some people are concerned about large buildings.
Senior Associate Kathleen Fogler says there would be changes to the Denver skyline, but
These buildings would just be additive, they wouldn't just be like sticking up in the middle of a clear, pristine view.
in exchange, the family that owns the property will fix up the sidewalks, add trees and grass and lighting, as well as 211 affordable housing units.
We're trying to increase density around the downtown core and around transit.
But it will ultimately be up to City Council to decide if it wants to allow taller buildings in this area.
Tonight, there's a little less conversation and a little more action for one of Denver's most ambitious projects. After years of back and forth and bickering, the city has approved a settlement that will allow for 3 miles of railroad tracks to be moved away from the new National Western Center campus. And that should open up the waterfront there on South Platte River. Once finished, the goal is to make the center a research and tourism destination and bring new life to the Globeville and Elyria Swansea neighborhoods. At this point, becoming a train operator for RTD is as much a public service as a job opportunity. Just today, 21 R-Line trips on 3 different routes were canceled because there weren't enough train operators. A few weeks ago, RTD told us it was down 80 bus drivers and 50 train operators. They blame low unemployment, competition from other industries, also applicants not being able to pass a drug test. The Avs season begins soon, and we're starting to get a little bit nervous here, not about the team. I think they're going to be pretty good. We're worried about where we're going to be able to see the games. Altitude still does not appear close to a deal with TV providers to show the Avs or the Nuggets. As Denver 7's Jason Grinauer reports, that could mean blackouts across much of the state.
The Warriors have won 9 straight. We go back deep in stretch. Shot! The excitement of the start of the Avs and Nuggets seasons is under a bit of a shadow. A blacked out shadow.
Comcast, DirecTV, and Dish Network has decided to stop you from watching your hometown teams.
You're not going to be able to see the games unless they will come to the table and do a fair deal with us.
There is no deal between Altitude TV and the 3 biggest TV providers to carry the channel.
It's a little bit frustrating right now.
So what's this whole thing about? Retransmission fees. Altitude creates content, including Avs and Nuggets games. TV providers like DirecTV, Dish, and Comcast then pay Altitude for the right to broadcast their channel as part of their packages. The issue is how much those companies want to pay for it.
We came out with what we thought were very, respectful offers to get us, for renewals. Unfortunately, what's been coming back is, nope, here's our offer. Either take it or leave it.
And the COO of Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, which owns Altitude, says those offers weren't just a little less than the last contract.
I mean, significantly. Over 50%. All three of them.
50% less?
Yes. And in one case, 67% less than what we did last time.
While not offering their own numbers, in statements, DirecTV says they made a very fair offer to Altitude. Comcast stated their offer reflects the value of its programming and cited low viewership of the sports network. So as of today, what's the likelihood that a deal gets done before the start of hockey or even basketball season?
Anything's possible, but as it looks right now, it's not. I'm not optimistic.
The other issue here is lack of options. While the games will play on CenturyLink and other smaller cable providers, Altitude itself doesn't have a streaming option for games. And other league-wide networks like NHL Center Ice and NBA League Pass, they black out local games. So now fans are rooting for the Avs, Nuggets, and a deal to get done so they can watch their teams on TV. I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
All right, stay tuned for that one. This has been Denver 7 On Demand Update. Thank you for joining us. Check back later tonight for another one. And download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.